Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. So, Elon Musk, he wants to start a third party called the America Party, and he's doing this in response to the big beautiful bill. I just always want to say, like, the big beautiful bill, man. The big beautiful bill being passed by the House and the Senate, being signed into law by President Trump. He's saying that the parties that, and I'll put a link to his X posts and all that, but he's basically saying that the parties, the Republicans and Democrats who talk about wanting to be fiscally responsible, and then you turn around and support this, you failed the American people. Both parties have walked away from fiscal responsibility, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to start another party. But I thought we had one. I thought people who are disillusioned with the Republicans and Democrats were called independents. So we already have the third party. Is it a major party? Is it as big as that Republicans and Democrats? No. But I thought we already had a third party. But he wants to start another one. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's, actually, Jericho, the independents are not a party. A party has to be a certain amount of, yeah, whatever. But we have another one. It's Republicans, Democrats, and independents. But is Elon Musk the right one to start this party? Now, he was on the campaign trail with Trump, big time, center stage, Doge, and all that kind of stuff. But then he and Trump had a falling out, which is fine. You got two men who are used to creating things, giving orders, making their own way, making their own wealth, being the boss. Yeah, it's going to be tough for them to coexist for a long time. So them getting into a spat, a fight, an argument, a tiff, whatever you want to call it, that's not surprising. But let me tell you what is. What is surprising is when one of them in this little spat decides to say, well, you know what? The other guy is a child molester. Wait, what? Hold on, man. I thought we were talking about, like, business. We're talking shit about business and talking shit about policy and whatever. The personality, maybe. But then you're going to detonate a nuclear bomb in the room and say that one of them is in the Epstein files and that's why they haven't been released? Basically, calling him a pervert. Wait a minute. Now, it's beyond personal. That's damaging. That can be damaging. Some might call that slander for you without any proof, calling somebody a child molester. How do you know he doesn't have any proof? He is Elon Musk. His businesses are tied in with the federal government. He owns X. He owned PayPal. I mean, of course he has some insider information. Well, I say he doesn't have any proof because shortly thereafter, he walked it back. Oh, shit, my bad, dog. I went too far. I shouldn't have called you a child molester. Well, buddy, our friendship is over. Are you kidding me? Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't even think about me, you piece of shit, because you called me a pervert. So somebody this irrational, is this the right person to start a political party? Now, I know people who are legal immigrants who contribute greatly, immensely to this country. Not only in the work that they do, the jobs that they create, but the type of person that they are. They are great people, stand-up people. They are the American citizen prototype. This is who you want. But at the same time, I have to be honest and say that I think it's kind of weird that somebody who's foreign born would start a political party in America. That's just how I feel. Can I be talked out of that? Sure. Maybe there are other examples. Maybe there are precedents that have been set that I am ignorant to. That is very possible. But right now, with the information that I have while I'm making this video, shit feels kind of weird. I don't know. It just is. I just think if you're going to start a political party in a country, your entire life should have taken place there. And maybe there are some foreign-born people, some immigrants, to America who are more patriotic than Americans. Hey, man, that's very possible. But being born and raised here counts for something. It counts for you. It gives you a certain understanding. It grafts you to the culture. You feel it. You're plugged into it. It's in you. It's a shared experience. We all, with a few exceptions. I had a friend who was a Jehovah's Witness, so they didn't celebrate that shit. And whenever we have a Halloween party or something like that, they left the classroom and went somewhere else, went to the principal's office or something. So yeah, there are exceptions, but for the most part, if I tell you about waking up Christmas morning, you know what that's like. You know that feeling. You know exactly what it's like. If I tell you about Thanksgiving dinner, you know what that's like. If I tell you about certain things, the mall culture. Are there malls in other countries? Sure. But it's not like it was in America. There's an experience that you have. So, that being said, I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it. Like I said, I could be talked out of it, whatever. I could be wrong. But Elon Musk wants to start another political party. I don't know. It may be one thing, but it's a big thing. For you to fly off the handle like that and call Trump a pervert, a child molester, that's going to make me view everything else that you say outside of, Tesla and tech nerd shit and spaceships. I'm going to look at it through that prism, and I'm going to look at it differently. It's going to be under more scrutiny. I'm going to have to pull that. It's like being pulled out of line at the airport by TSA because they're going to run the back of their hand against your nutsack. I got to give that a little extra inspection. I got to run that through the scanner one more time. I got to look at it closely because you called the man a pervert. That speaks to your character. That speaks to your mental state. What? I'll meet you in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. What do you think about that? What do you think about what I think about that? But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.